Right, welcome, one and all of you, to the Off the Job live podcast at PHEX Show. This is the second time that we've been to PHEX as Trade Apps company, and I think it's the new arena this year, and I think we can all agree it's a lot lighter, it's a lot brighter.
Nice daylight in here.
Don't feel so enclosed, do you? So, so like I say, this is a second live show that we've done now. We've done one before, and this is the second one we're trying, so we'll see how it goes. We was expecting a few more people here, but, you know, let's blame the trains on that one, yeah. Woo!
We're in the back now, look.
Yeah, there's a few people there. Oh, it's Carl there. How are you doing, Carl? Enjoying yourself? Yeah? What have you been doing? Anything nice? Loitering, yeah, and that's what you're doing now. Sit down, son.
People can't hear him, Pete. But coming to London gives me flashbacks.
What from?
It reminds me that I hate driving and parking in London.
Do you know what, Kieran? I hate your driving too. It's absolutely abysmal. How many red lights you went through? You've probably lost your licence on the way here, son.
It literally took me 20 minutes to drive a mile, 20 minutes to walk back, and on top of that, I had to carry your luggage.
Yeah, anyway, so, yeah. But that is what chauffeur drivers do, innit?
Are you going to expect me to take it to your room later?
Yes, yes, you'll be taking it to my room, and you'll be the room service for that as well. So we'll have a little bit of banter between ourselves. We're filling up a bit now. We're filling up a bit. If anybody's on the outside, come in. So, Kieran, let me ask a couple of questions about you, and you can ask me a couple of questions about me.
We don't know these questions, by the way.
No, I don't know what he's going to say to me, and he doesn't know what I'm going to say to him. So, Kieran, if you hadn't started Trade Apps, do you think you'd still be plumbing and heating?
I'd have no choice, yeah.
You'd what?
I'd have no choice, so I'll probably still be plumbing.
You'd still be plumbing and heating. What did you used to do? You told me a bit about what you did earlier on the way up here, actually. You weren't just plumbing and heating, you used to do other stuff as well. What did you do?
Yeah, so my background was sort of maintenance, so I used to look after swimming pools as well.
Yeah.
I done electric, so when I first left school, I actually went into electrics, went to college. So I learnt that side first, and then my job changed, worked with a plumber every day, so I naturally picked up plumbing, then done my gas, went to work for myself, and I still carried on like maintaining swimming pools and stuff in London. So yeah, I'd still be doing plumbing.
You'd still be doing plumbing, but what made you change? What made you think, I don't want to do plumbing anymore, but you still wanted to work within the industry?
Be honest, I was looking for other ways to earn money.
You was lazy, wasn't you?
That's the honest
You was
answer.
lazy. You didn't want to be on your knees anymore. Let's be honest. None of us want to do that all the time for the rest of our life.
I knew it weren't for me forever, so I thought there's got to be easier ways to.
Yeah.
But I'm not knocking plumbing because it's a good trade.
No, we love it. We love plumbing. Where's that Andy Cam here? Yeah. What? I love plumbing, Carl.
Where is
I
it?
love plumbing. Way.
Right. So yeah, one question for you, Pete. If your life was a reality show, oh my God, what would it be called, and who would narrate it?
Who would narrate?
Yeah, what would it be called if you had a reality?
A reality show would be. Oh no! I knew I should have been briefed on these questions. The reality show would be that crazy, unpredictable life of a plumber, as opposed to just a day in the life of a plumber. And the narrator would be James Earl Jones, but unfortunately he cannot be with us anymore. So probably a bit bad taste, that one, isn't it? I don't know. Sorry about that. But he was my favourite voiceover. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nice. I don't know who that is, Pete.
No, you don't know anyone. Right. If you had to swap places with the tradesman for a week, with one tradesman for a week, who would it be and why?
This sexy man in front of me, Cole.
What?
I said this sexy man in front of me, Cole.
Oh, you'd swap places with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know Carl
I get to
Ladd,
work with Mark.
yeah, Google Carl Ladd, Google him. He's on Google. He's naked. He's naked on Google. You can see him. It's beautiful.
Hey,
beautiful stuff.
I'd like to swap with him to work with Mark, but I don't know if he'd want to spend a day with you, though.
Oh, right. Big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. Google him.
Right, this is more of a serious question. tomorrow you are taking part in a panel on mental health and well-being. How do you feel about being asked to be a speaker about mental health?
I feel honoured. I'll be honest with you, because it's quite close to my heart. I've got family members who suffer from mental health. I myself, I'm sure, like a lot of us do have mental health issues at times. It's a very important subject to talk about, especially within the trades industry, because men and women within the trade industry are under huge amounts of pressures every day. Running a business, whether or not you're just running a business or you've just got home life, which is like, it might be difficult. It's not, when you work in our sector of trades, it is not the most sociable of hours, as we all know, and that you have to have a strong partnership with your partner in that. So, and that also can affect your mental health. If things aren't going straight at home, it's not going well, that can have a massive effect. So tomorrow, being asked to sit up here again and speak on it, I'm hugely honoured. So yeah, thanks very much for
to speak out. Yeah.
So let me ask you another one. What is the most outrageous customer experience you've had at Gas Certificate app?
Should I share this? Okay. On our customer service chat, we've had a photo sent in by accident, apparently of a guy's friends. He was naked.
Oh.
This was to a woman that deals with our customer service like 2 years ago. She had a pic sent to her on customer service by accident. I didn't see it. I didn't.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I'm trying to keep it clean here. I'm trying to keep it clean. Do you know how hard this is for me? It's like to keep it clean.
Pete, you are not shy about expressing, I don't know if we should say this, your hate for plumbing, but you can't deny the opportunities it's brought you. So what is your most positive memory, or what do you love about your career?
I think, to be honest with you, in the last 3 years is when I've probably started all this malarkey and actually met people who are actually out here in the crowd and engaged with people who like to watch stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis, what we do on social media. I think that's probably the highlight of my career, because judging that to taking out an old toilet, it's got to be like a huge positive, isn't it? Wouldn't we all agree? A lot of us on here on social media, you'd rather be like doing something like this, or like, you know, enjoying that side of it than actually like...
No, some people love plumbing.
No, some people do love plumbing. Yeah, they love it so much they join social media. Do you know what I mean?
Look around and see who loves plumbing. Where is I love plumbing?
No, he's over there talking. He's chatting away. Right, so anyway, let's ask some audience members, because none of you...
I was going to say, Pete,
go on.
These words don't normally come out of my mouth, but anyone that knows will understand. Today I think I spoke too much.
You've spoke too much?
Yeah.
Really?
I know, that's the first.
Yeah, I know.
So can you go and ask the questions to the audience so I can have a rest,
I'll ask some audience questions. Who can we pick here? Could we ask you, sir? Are you You don't speak English? Okay, that's the best.
He just spoke English,
He
just spoke English.
Best excuse I've ever had in my life here. I'm going to say that in the future. All right, all right, then his partner next to him then, here. Yeah. Okay. Are you friends? No, okay, right, okay.
Pete, stand up.
So are you a plumber or a gas engineer? Oh, this person who I've never met before in my life. Random. Go on.
Neither.
You're neither. But how would you explain what you do? What do you do? What do you do as your? What is your industry profession, apart from pilot?
I'm a speaker now.
Oh, you're a speaker.
Pilot?
You are now a professional speaker. Welcome to the stage, sir. All right, okay, right. Let's leave him. He don't want to talk, does he? So right. Well, we don't want to answer anybody. Let's ask Robbie. Robbie, let's ask you. You're a heating engineer, aren't you? Well, right. What are you then? Right.
I'm a pipe strangling bog buster who dabbles in gas.
Very erotic. Very erotic. So how did you get into the trade? How long ago?
22 years ago, completely by accident. I don't want to bore you with all the details, but yeah, an opportunity came up when I was 16 to do an apprenticeship. I had no intention of staying on as a plumber. I wanted to be a gamekeeper. But yeah, within 12 months, I felt that I love plumbing.
There's a lot of I love plumbing on going around here, isn't there? But you used to want to be a gamekeeper. Are you still involved with that sort of industry? Are you a farmer type sort of groundskeeper?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a fake farmer, really. Bit of a farmer wannabe. There's a lot of them around my area, and yeah, the boys rip the out of me. But yeah, I very active in country life because I'm in mid-South Wales, and that's how we roll.
I really love that, like, because you like in London you have like plastic gangsters, but in the country you have plastic farmers. That's brilliant, that is, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. How do you see the future of plumbing and heating, Rob?
Air source heat pumps, innit? It's got to be.
Everybody's raving about the air source heat pumps. Robbie, he's shaking his head now at the moment.
Pete, have you got into heat pumps?
I've fitted a couple of heat pumps.
Okay.
Well, half a heat pump. I can't do it all. I'm not qualified. Shh. What do you like and dislike about the trade?
Customers and customers. The job would be easy if it wasn't for customers, but then I wouldn't have a job. So, yeah, it's meeting customers. It's creating a rapport with them. I've got ones that have been with me since I was an apprentice, sort of 19 years. I was doing hobbling for them, and I still go back to their houses, and they've watched me grow as a young man. They've watched me grow up, kind of, to being married and having kids and stuff, and it's nice to go back. I can never do a boiler service in half hour like certain companies can. It's a 2-hour job because the customers want to talk to me. Give me back the mic, Pete. This is my moment. No, it's good, yeah. It's just customer relationships and yeah, having a laugh.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? If you build up good customer relationships with people, your business is going to strive because it's word of mouth, a lot of it. I know a lot of us do social media, and that's one way of doing it. But we always say the best way of spreading how good you are is through recommendation, which you build that trust with your customer, don't you? So if you started again, one last question. If you started again, would you change trades?
No, well, I did fancy being an electrician, but it turns out I'm colourblind, so yeah. No, I'd probably still be a plumber, to be honest. I just like pipe strangling and bog busting. That's what I do.
Cheers, Robbie. Thanks for that. Yeah, I wouldn't have made a very good electrician either, especially as my mum and dad was blind, and I used to do. My dad actually used to do rewires of my house, believe it or not. And
this break's been nice, to be honest.
Just for a laugh, I'd tell him the wrong colours. Well, the green one.
Can you go and ask more questions, please?
Well, yeah, we can. All right, let's ask some more people. All right, okay, let's come over this way here. So, what do you do, sir? What is your trade?
I'm an electrician.
Boo! Get out. No, go. Go. Go.
That was set up.
We've just relieved him to go
Liam,
back
you
to
can
his
come
place.
back.
He's wearing double denim as well. You could actually think he was an electrician, wouldn't you? He's a double denim electrician.
Right, we've got a special guest to come
Yeah, we
up
have
now.
got a special guest.
Let's move over for him.
Could we introduce our special guest? Pointy Plumber, come to the stage, please.
I want him closer to me.
Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Hi there. How the devil are we?
It's working. We needed him because he can really talk loads.
Loads and
And
loads.
That means I can sit back and just listen, eh?
Has anybody told you about Talon pipe snugs? Oh, my God. I've been talking about them all day. I actually feel like I'm working on QVC now.
Annette, what have you got over him? What have you done to him?
Oh, no, it's Mike.
this all
Believe
part-
me,
it's
it's
Mike.
Mike. Oh, yeah.
They have like hypnotised him.
He knows the buttons to push, baby. Free clips, I mean, come on.
Well,
Yeah.
it's nice of you to join us, Pointy. Thank you very much.
It's nice to be here. Thank you
you
for
want
I
inviting me.
am disappointed. I'm disappointed that you haven't come in your shorts.
Well, the reason I'm not wearing them is because I did come in my shorts, so I had to change into trousers.
we was trying to keep this clean. I hope everybody noted that
clean,
I didn't
told
say
you,
that.
I'm literally wearing my trousers.
Right, I didn't say that. That was you. But you know why you wear shorts, innit? I know why you wear shorts a lot.
God, I mean, it might be. I mean, all I can say is it's.
You've got some massive calves going on there, haven't you?
Show him your calves.
Just get me
He really doesn't skip leg day, Pointy. Look.
Pointy, can we get a catwalk with your calves?
That's impressive, isn't it?
Like them calves.
Carl's face, look. Carl's on Google and he's never seen calves like that.
I want to be on Google Pointy's calves.
Yeah,
and see if
they've got to be on Google, surely, ain't they?
Now I've tensed one though. I can't get my.
You need some. We need some.
You can sit back down
We need
if you
some
want.
grease. Has anyone got any grease?
No.
Some lubricant for that.
Oh no. Hold on. I don't think
They can't even get past your calves.
Look at them. They're so impressive.
You're welcome. Soak it up.
So, how have you found PHEX today, Pointy?
So, first time I've ever been to PHEX. Heard about it for so many years. Obviously, new venue. So, look, Tiffers. All right, mate.
Oh, welcome, Tiffers.
Nice of you to join us.
Yeah, nice of you to join us.
Get out, Tiffers, get out.
It's 3:15, the usual amount of time he shows up. But no, first time at PHEX this year. Got the honour of working on the Talon stand today. I've obviously been a Talon ambassador for quite some time now, and it's a really great business to work with. But of course, I've never officially done a show stand. So come all the way down to London and done the whole, ambassador thing, meeting the customers, talking about the products, which is really easy because obviously I use the stuff anyway. But yeah, walked around, totally different vibe to obviously a lot of the shows I'm used to going to. But again, I feel like it's a little bit closer knit. You get to talk to the guys a bit more, you get to make more connections with the stands that are here. So yeah, I think it's got a different angle selling point, but it's been an enjoyable process so far.
Well, nice. Is there anyone who doesn't know you, how long have you actually been within the industry?
So I retrained when I was 27. Started doing plumbing then. It took me a couple of years to get onto my gas course. So yeah, 11 years in total. I've been on my own working for just 6 years. So November will be the end of my 6th year. So to go from basically being a raving alky 11 years ago, to getting qualified, getting into the business, and then grow my own business in the last 6 years. And we've just recently, this week actually on Monday, we started our second van on the road and our third employee. So yeah, 6
well
years.
Done,
thanks. Thanks everyone. So I'm quite proud of that, and obviously I've been able to do the social media stuff off the side of it and enjoy life and dick about for money effectively.
Before you did this, you used to be within the food industry, didn't you? You used to do a bit of chefing and stuff like that, didn't you?
Yeah, left school, qualified chef, level 3 professional culinary arts.
Do you think that? I know you said that you did a bit of drinking and all that. Did that go hand in hand with that industry?
Massively. I think there was what was it called now? I think it was Heat or something. There was a film recently done about a kitchen, and it was all done in one long take, and it was a real professional kitchen. There was all actors obviously, but it was the closest thing to the real pressures and environment that you're working in. I mean, we're under pressure as self-employed people, booking things, quoting things, keeping up to date with regs, doing the jobs, putting it on Instagram. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of hassle, but it's nothing compared to the service industry, because they're working longer hours for less pay. They don't see anybody. The only people they do see are the people they finish work with at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, get drunk with for an hour, go to bed and show up at 6 the next day. And it is hard graft. And I did it for about 6 or 7 years, worked with some agencies, worked in some interesting restaurants. But yeah, it is hard work, and the only way to get out of it is through drink, really.
Yeah, but that transition from that to the heating industry, how did you find that? Was it was it a shock?
Yeah, it was. Well, there was a bit of a buffer. I can't remember for the life of me how my kind of calendar went. But obviously from 16 I went into chefing, full-time work, and then in between that and 27 I'd been doing things like managing paintball sites. I'd been a chauffeur. I'd been a qualified digger driver. I got my
Squatter.
digger ticket. Never been a squatter.
You're a commentator.
No, you're
as well.
squatting. Your legs.
Oh yeah, I
You're
see
a
what you
professional
mean.
squatter.
Very good.
Pete,
very
do you
good.
do comedy by any
Yeah,
chance?
it's amazing. You should try this standing up. Yeah.
So, I'm gutted Grandad's not here today.
Yeah, so Grandad, obviously,
Is
still
your
not having a
apprentice.
licence.
Yeah.
He's been with me 6 years. He's had to, he's had to go to work today. So he was meant to be coming down with me. And obviously Grandad's benefited really being with me because we've done so many little adventures over the years, and we've had days off and done shows and done paintballing and all that kind of stuff. But
Just for anyone, he is not a grandad.
No.
He's young.
yeah, he's not, no. He's not just some poor old bloke.
He's like
I'd drag-
20.
Yeah.
Why is he called Grandad?
Because he's slow and senile. I was like, when he started with him on his first day, he's got the same name as my granddad, which is George, right? But by the time he started with me on his first day, I says, mate, my granddad's been dead 6 years and he'd still run rings around you today.
It's weird how a nickname comes about, isn't it, really?
So, and then now, if you don't know him as Grandad, it's like, yeah, we've still got to get one for Stu though, because it's weird. It's like it's Pointy Grandad and Stu, and it's almost people ask me now like, Stu, is that really what he's called? That doesn't sound as interesting as Pointy and Grandad. I'm like, we're working on it. Yeah.
Would you recommend someone to get an apprentice? How comes he's still an apprentice for it's been 6 years?
Okay, so look,
Is that because he's slow?
So it's a bit of a talking topic, possibly to go into more detail on one of your shows, perhaps, but it benefits the business. No. So when Grandad started with me, he was actually meant to be a plumber. He'd been to college, he'd done full time for 3 years, 100% attendance, and came out of that with a qualification, MVQ level 3, more qualified than I still am in plumbing, right? No on-site experience. I said, how do you fit a radiator? Oh, you put the screws back in the holes. Now, this was the 3 years of education in plumbing and heating that these guys would be getting, and he'd come out, they didn't even show him how to use a spirit level. So then he became my apprentice, but it was more just a trainee / labourer. But that situation doesn't work with a lot of times because there's too much trust involved. You risk getting mugged off by your employer, but at the same time, you risk having someone that's useless because you've still got to pay them, you know. So yeah, he's basically been on a 6-year training course, and he could probably quite easily fit a boiler now to the same standard as me. It'd take a lot longer.
I just don't trust him.
Just don't trust it, yeah.
Is he on a job on his own today, though?
No, he's with Stuart, the other grown-up.
So I think Pete can't answer this question.
Go on.
How have you found working with ADHD? This is like a serious question.
Oh, me? I don't know. I tried paying attention to it the once, but I got distracted. This is really hard. So I'm going to try and... Do you reckon if I put my feet in the air, the blood will come out and I'll just be able to put my trousers back down? There we go. I actually think, to a degree, being a self-employed business person, tradesperson, with ADHD to a level is actually almost helpful. So through life, I mean, I've had a lot of jobs. I think through my life, I've done so many different jobs because I've got bored and distracted and I've wanted to do something different, something that's always looked more interesting or more practical. And with plumbing and gas, I feel like every job, even just changing a tap in that house to changing a tap in that house, can be a completely different experience and a process of what you have to deal with. And getting to do social media and getting to do Plumbers Social and getting to do, you know, influencer and ambassador stuff, it's constantly keeping you distracted whilst actually staying focused on your core business. So yeah, it gives you the ADHD distraction, but actually you're still moving forward in one straight line.
So not a lot of people will know this, you know, it's not a big giveaway, but you're quite good at talking, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you don't shut up, but like that's why we got you on here basically. But not a lot of people know this. You are actually a commentator as well, aren't you? You're a commentator.
I am. I work with the British Truck Racing Championships. I'm actually there in Snetterton this weekend. I do their TV presenting, trophy presentation, and I do all of the pit lane interviews and commentary on the online stream as well. So it keeps me busy on the weekends.
Right. Brilliant. Well, I like that. Well, we're going to do one more thing, I think, before we wrap up. And could we have a volunteer, please, Bex?
A volunteer from that audience.
Right, so what we're going to do, we always do, when we do these live shows, we try to do a bit of like audience participation,
You're acting
etc.
as if we've done loads, Pete. It's our second one.
Yeah, I know.
It's like improv, but like...
Don't make it look like we're professional,
more
Kieran,
funny.
didn't you? You know what I mean? Right, so what we do, in the last one we did, we actually got some role play. So we're going to have a bit of role play between Bex and Pointy. Easy, right?
Easy now.
So, Bex, if you'd like to come up here, what we want to do, right, is Pointy, as you are a commentator. Well, let's move this. Let's move this out of the
standing up
way.
or sitting down for this, Bex?
Let's move this out of the way. Quickly. So, Pointy, as you are a commentator,
Yes,
right, and
over
you
here.
are a plumber, and you know exactly what you're doing, right? You should know how
Things are done.
things are done, and you should know what Bex is doing in this situation that we've set up. So, Bex, you've been
Okay.
called to a house. There is a macerator,
Oh,
also known as a Saniflow.
poo musher. Other
And
macerators are
Bex,
available.
you've gone to the house and you've got to deal with it, unblock it, take it out and put a new one in. And Pointy is going to commentate this live action.
Would you like it to be a kind of motorsport commentary, or would you like horse racing, or we're going to do more nature documentary? Whatever I feel like. Okay. I'm going to do nature.
Bex, are you comfortable with this?
I'm
Yeah.
going to do a...
Just a
Okay.
disclaimer there.
Okay, so the tradesperson comes over and looks drearily under the lid to discover not one accidental poo, but 3. The macerator broke 4 days ago, but we've carried on using it anyway because that's what we do as customers. We look at one more time, hoping that it's gone away on its own, but no, the poo is still there. Flush it one more time. Oh shit, it's getting to the top of the bowl. I didn't bring the wet vac. I haven't unloaded the van yet. Okay. Put the rubber gloves on, long rubber gloves. Been a while since we put these on. It's okay. I'm ready, psychologically preparing. We switch it off. There's a fuse spur. That's new. Usually just an extension lead to the conservatory. Very, very good fitting of the macerator so far. We crouch down. My goodness. It's a good job you're not doing that towards the audience, madam. The very creepy man that's invited you to the property now watching you from the other end of the corridor.
I think I might have to sit over there.
To coin a phrase, are you winning? So we reach down and start to unscrew the bolts from the side and smooth out what we're doing here now. We've got something very long and shafty. Is this the pipe out? Is this the outlet pipe? Okay, so I'm going to go 1.25 inches, and we've got a bag there. There is obviously no drain-off point on this pipe because they weren't that good at fitting it. So we're going to cut it live. We reach in there with the snips. The back pressure builds up. Oh my gosh, the drain is 3 stories up. It's coming out. It's going everywhere. At least 10% of the poo is going in your blue bin liner, but it's okay. The pressure has relaxed, supporting the sack whilst grabbing it at the top. Very important technique. Tie it off at the top as well, do you? Yeah, has anybody filled a bag of liquid and then put it on the floor and expects it to stand up on its own? No? It's like the old, I'm going to take the U-bend off the bottom of the sink and then tip it into the sink. Amazing. Sorry, continue, Beck. You're doing a great job. So we're wiggling the pan out of the way now. We lift the pan, bend with the knees, of course. There's no room to, but, you know, health and safety. And then we're on our knees. This is the new one. Is this the new one? Oh, I see, the new box. We're opening the box. Are we going to remove the old one, or has that just disappeared on its... Oh, cool. Just don't forget that. Can't double whammy a macerator. Like turbo turd, wouldn't it? Like 2 macerators in series. Oh, poof, poof, wow.
Starting to smell over here, Pointy.
I'm sorry, mate. It's not my fault. She's slow, isn't it?
I really need to go, Bex. Can you hurry up?
I wanted to go horse racing, you know what I mean? Like, okay. And she's off now, she's fitting as well. The Jubilee clip onto the 1.5 pipe there. Down with the screws, back up now to the 1.5 outlet pipe with a new solvent weld connector. Picking up the thing, pan goes back in, flush the toilet, seats up. She's done it, ladies
Well
and gentlemen.
done, Bex.
Across the finish line, £400 plus a new wet back. Sold. To the creepy man still watching me. Is he? Is he? No, he might be dead.
Well done, Bex. Thanks very much
thank
for you.
you.
Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, Pointy.
Great job, Beck. Great job.
you-
do I sit over there now?
Are you back tomorrow?
I am back tomorrow.
Yeah, back on the Talon stand?
No, I'm a free agent tomorrow, but I will certainly be visiting the Talon stand.
He's touting for work.
No,
if
no.
anybody wants to use the loudmouth, come and get him.
I'm
He's
just going to enjoy the show tomorrow.
yeah, enjoy the show. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow, I
But
think.
make sure you come over and see us on the Talon stand after this. We are there for another hour. Come and see the fantastic products we've got on offer for you to make your life easier and the job better.
Well, thanks very much. Your services are now done with. How much do we owe you?
$100 million.
And I think that's it for now, is it? Is that?
Yeah.
Have we got anything else? Thanks very much for joining us. First time at PHEX. We've enjoyed this. It's been an experience. Go and enjoy the rest of the show, and we'll see you about. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you,
Cheers.
guys. Thank you. All right, this has been another episode of Off the Job podcast.
Thanks for watching the show on YouTube or listening on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and all other streaming platforms.
If it's your first time watching or not, make sure to subscribe below and follow us on all the big social media stuff like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
For our overtime show on Monday, send us in your stories and comments for it to be read out on the show. Send it in via email, direct message through our social media accounts, or WhatsApp us on 07457 406 259.
And we'll see you on the next episode.